Erie County is also reporting a large increase in COVID cases at schools. This chart just released today shows the climbing number of weekly positive cases since February. And most recently, case totals jumped up to more than 500. 7 Eyewitness News senior reporter Eileen Buckley shows us what might be the driving force.
We have to worry about our kids. We have to play it safe.
COVID cases have spiked among pre-K through 12th grade at schools in Erie County. Erie County Health Commissioner Dr. Gail Burstein says there were a little more than 500 cases reported in schools for the week ending Saturday. She says that's a huge jump from the week before, and most of the cases were among students and not school staffers. Do you know if they were transmitted in the schools?
Unfortunately, I think the take-home message is that there are multiple sources of infection for our youth, and we wherever they are, at home, in sports, at part-time jobs, so we really have to be vigilant.
But a driving force behind the increase in younger COVID cases is youth sports. The county health department says hockey accounted for 40% of paused teams. 24 teams are on pause, with 6 on quarantine. And youth sports COVID clusters are not just happening in hockey.
We've been seeing lately outbreaks in dance studios, cheerleading, football, volleyball, basketball. There's no sport that is safe.
I still think we're going to have a struggle over the next couple of weeks. We're going to see the impact of spring break. People have been traveling.
Dr. Thomas Russo of UB's Jacobs School of Medicine says youth indoor sports without masks and 4 highly contagious variants are triggering the youth cases.
Are we going to see another rise, and is that the wrong time to do anything different at schools?
At this point, because of our high case rate, CDC would not recommend going from 6 to 3 feet. So I think the first step is for us to get our cases down.
Dr. Russo says it would not be a good time for schools to add more in-person learning until the threat eases.
Okay, you heard it there from Dr. Russo. Eileen, will Erie County, knowing all of that data and all of the cautions that we just heard from health experts, will Erie County do anything different at the schools or perhaps for sports to respond to the spike?
Ashley, county leaders say they will not be making any changes at schools or youth sports. And at this time, they continue to recommend schools follow the New York State guidelines. Ashley?
All right, Eileen, thank you.